Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to ollie over a skateboard. When you first learn how to skateboard, you learn to ollie, and then what comes next? You're like, well, obviously I know how to ollie, so now I should ollie over something. And I think generally the first thing that people go to ollie over is maybe something really small like a stick or a hose. The first thing I ollied over was a hose. But today we're going to go as big as a skateboard. We're going to ollie over another person's skateboard. That's kind of the goal for this. So basically, once you're really good at riding, that's step one, then you learn how to ollie, that's step two. Make sure you're good at riding first though, it's very important, because if you're not, and you go to ollie over something, you're gonna try and land and you're not good enough at riding, and then you're gonna fall, and that's not gonna work out very well. So good at riding, then you learn how to ollie, and then it's basically just a series of gradually increasing your height and length until you can take it over the size of obstacle you want to do. So you can start out with just ollieing over a crack, and then you can take a little bit of a bigger obstacle, and then you can take the board and put it upside down. When I usually do live skate supports with kids, teaching them how to ollie for the first time, and we pick an obstacle, it's the board upside down. This is a good gradient, it's a good place to start, because if you don't make it over the board, it's not gonna be some drastic mess where they have to scrape you off of the floor. It's just nice and easy. It's a good gradient. So really this step comes after you've been very comfortable riding around, very comfortable just doing your ollies, and then we're gonna add in the extra factor of putting an obstacle there. So here's my advice and tips for that. As you're approaching the obstacle, you wanna look at the obstacle the whole time. You wanna have your eyes on the thing that you're going over, and it's very important. It's gonna be a timing thing, because as you approach the obstacle, you're gonna have to push your tail down and lift your nose up right at the correct amount of time. Then pop your tail, drag your front foot up, and make sure that you have enough speed to clear the obstacle. That's gonna be very important, because if you don't have enough speed, you're gonna land on top of the obstacle and that won't work out. So pop your tail, drag your front foot up, and watch the obstacle the whole time. Your eyes are still looking at the obstacle, and you watch it go underneath you, and then you're gonna land and roll away. Part of the thing that you're gonna run into on this that's gonna make it a little bit difficult is your commitment. A lot of times it's a little scary. You're like, oh no, what if I land on this obstacle? Then I'm gonna stop and fall. And you just have to think with like, I'm gonna pop an ollie high enough and get my feet high enough and my board high enough to get over this obstacle and 100% fully commit. The best way to build yourself up to committing to this is to just do, like I said, an ollie over something small, and then something a little bigger, until you feel comfortable ollieing over things, and then you can take it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually you can ollie over Gabe. So that's how you ollie over an obstacle. So just take it one step at a time and make sure you practice. This is obviously a tutorial for beginning skateboarders, so just make sure you keep those points in mind. Get your riding really down, get your ollies really down, and then have enough speed to ollie over the obstacle, fully commit, and you'll be fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely, if you're trying to learn the basics of skateboarding, get Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 1. That video is very successful. It gives you something that you can practice all the time, so you're never stopped in your learning. Please subscribe, please like this video, and leave a comment below. Definitely check out Skateboarding Made Simple. It's available on all these platforms, iBooks, BrailleSkateboarding.com, and Google Play. It's the most comprehensive video we've ever made, and it teaches skateboarding better than anything else out there. You won't be disappointed.